Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel The Trading Game, the channel where you get all the stock market related information, news, and financial education. First of all, I am very sorry that I was not able to give you time in the last few weeks because I was kind of busy in other projects. But now I'm kind of available and I'll try to make the videos very regularly for you guys. Again, extremely sorry for that. So now let's start this particular video. And as you saw in the last video, I made an Google Sheet indicator wherein it gives you all the stocks of multiple indicators. So in continuation to that, especially for that video, I got like a huge support from you guys, and there were like many requests to wherein people asked me to share the exact Google Sheet with all the formulas. So now I thought of making this particular series of Google Sheets wherein I'll not only be sharing you the strategies, but also I'll be sharing you the formula of how to arrive that, how to get those particular stocks with respect to that indicator. So I just thought of doing this in the next few days. So I'll be taking daily one particular indicator and I'll be telling you that. Before going ahead, I just want to just brief you about the advantages of this Google Sheets because it is having its own advantages, why we should use this. So we'll be talking about those one by one. So the first one will be, if we really talk about this, the first advantage is a very important one. No need to be in front of the computer every time, because what happens is we'll be quite busy with our other stuff during the market hours, and definitely we can't sit in front of the computer all the time. So this is one beautiful advantage of this, wherein you can control this particular tool with your mobile also wherever you are. So you can directly control this, or you can watch this from your mobile also. Okay, and the second point is prices or update automatically. So whatever the prices movement which will be happening during the working hours, so it automatically will get updated in the Google Sheet, irrespective of wherever you are using it, whether it is mobile or laptop or wherever it is. So automatically the prices get updated. However, like there will be a few minutes or like a few minutes. I think it is around 3 minutes delay. But however, for the retail traders, it doesn't matter much. Okay, and the next advantage is access the data from anywhere, as I'm already mentioned. So you can access the data from anywhere meaning literally anywhere. If you have the internet and if you have mobile which can access the data, which is having internet, you can access this data from anywhere. Okay, so the next advantage is access the data from any computer or mobile. So you need not to sit in front of the computer all the time, or your desktop. You can just access the data anywhere, wherever you are. You can, by just logging into your Google, you can just access this particular data. So that is why it is very useful, Google Sheets. And the fifth one is, so this is again a very important thing which I'm doing now. You can share it with your friends and family. So whoever it is, you can just share it. So now as I have created the data and I'm now sharing it with you with all the formulas. So similarly, you can create your own and you can share it with all your friends. So that is one beautiful advantage of this one. Okay, so with that, let's look into some important points about this particular tool. So the one which I have created, so this is totally free, and you can access it from anywhere. And whatever the stocks mentioned here are only F&O stocks, because if I just start looking into all the stocks, it will be, the list will be huge. So I have picked only F&O stocks here. And as I mentioned earlier, the tool auto refreshes every few seconds, and there is no manual refresh needed for any refresh. Okay, so it does everything in the back end. And for the impactful use of this, it is always recommended to use the sheet only after 10 a.m. only, because initially in the like first half an hour or so there will be too much movement in the market, so it is not recommended to use that. So you can use it after say 9:45 or 10 o'clock only. And the next one is, the tool is for study purpose. So I have created this in order to just help the people in with their study purpose. And I strictly don't recommend you to just go ahead and use that directly on the market. Do your paper trades first, and after that, once you are comfortable, you can just take the next step on that. Okay, and one important thing is whatever the Google Sheets I'm showing you here, it downloading this doesn't work. But however, I will be giving you option to save as. So when you do a save as, it works. But if you use the download option, it doesn't. So please make sure that you don't download the file. Instead, you can use it. You can do the save as on the file. Just to make a copy of that, and you can work on with those basic stuff. We'll be talking about today's topic, which is how to identify or find out the stocks which have opened gap up or gap down through Google Sheets. So I'll be showing you here with all the formulas how to identify the stocks. Okay, so now let's directly go to the Google Sheets and find out how to identify those. We are in the Google Sheets, and you can see here we can see various stocks here in this A column. So as I mentioned earlier, whatever the stocks are mentioned here are only F&O stocks, and there are like no B and C stocks here. Okay, so let me just I mean take you through all these row column wise. So the first one is stocks column, and the second one is we need to just uh, concatenate this. So that is the reason why I have just added this, and I'll be telling you the exact reason why it is so. And the third one is last traded price. So whatever the last traded price means, the current price of that stock will be shown here, and open price will be opening price at 907 or 908 in the morning, and high is high for the day, and this low price will be whatever the lowest price for the day, and pre-close will be previous close. So the stock whatever the price it closed yesterday, so that will be giving me the previous close value. And talking about this gap up or gap down, so now in this example I have taken the gap up as 1%. So in case if there is a stock, if there is a opening of more than 1% or less than 1% from the yesterday's closure, this sheet will show me those particular stocks. So for example, here you can see in the column EH, so there are like three gap ups and two gap downs. So just to take you through this Apollo tires, you can see previous close was 217.3, and today it opened at 220. So when I say today, so it will be referred to the yesterday's price, because as market is all off today. Okay, so if I just did a, like if I just subtract 220 from 217.3, that means it is around 2.7, so which is more than 1% of this closure, and hence it is showing as gap up. So whereas if we look at the gap down, so the stock closed at 340, and especially this Bandhan Bank I'm referring to now. So it closed at 340, but today it opened at 333, which means it gapped down 7 rupees, and hence it is showing as gap down. Again, just to remind you that, so gap up or gap down here, in this case, I'm taking an example of 1%. So if you really want to see here, so as I promised earlier, I'm showing you with the formulas, and whatever this one is there, I can make it 2%, so that it will be showing me only the stocks which have gapped up more than 2%. So here and here I can just change it in these two places. Okay, so depending on the value what you'll be giving there, so the system will be showing me all the data related to that particular price. Okay, so and coming to this one, so the LTP, the formula for this, it will be like we should be having this Google Finance, and then we will be having the stock name. So just like Aarti Industries, so I'll be having this Aarti Industries, so I'm directly referring that. And the formula for last traded price is price, PRICE. So similarly, so if we go to the open, so it will be price open for opening price. Okay, so if you can see here, price open. Similarly, for high, it is it is a plain high, and for low, it is low, and previous close, it is close yesterday. So these are the formulas, and based on that, you can just come up to whatever. You can just come up with your own strategy or own theory, and you can just modify this. So definitely, I'll be providing this sheet. You can just once I'll be giving the link in the description and below, and also you can what you can do is you can just go to file and say make a copy. So don't say download and all, it doesn't work. So that is the reason why you always go you should go here, make a copy, and do a copy on your own. um, and from there you can modify whatever you want to modify, and you can just play along with this one. You can make it like 1 to 0.5% or 0.7%, 1%, like whatever you like, or whatever depending on your experience and how exactly market works. As per you, you can just change that. Okay, so now these many stocks I'm getting here. So here you can see there were like three gap ups, two gap downs, and so coming here, there are one more gap ups, Jindal Steel and Jubilant Food. From there, if I go further down, I'm having SRF as a gap down, and Tata Motors was a gap up. Okay, so now if we are having these many stocks, it will be very difficult for us just to come here and look at all the stocks. So that is the reason why I have, what I have done is I have created one more sheet, like one more sheet here. If you can see here, so you have to just click on this, and after clicking here, it will show you all the stocks which are gapped up. Okay, in just one shot. So whatever we saw there, Apollo Tires we are seeing, Asian Paints we are seeing, and Jindal Steel, Jubilant Food, and Tata Motors. So these were the stocks which have gapped up for yesterday, and whatever the gap down stocks were there, Bandhan Bank, Biocon, and SRF. So all the stocks will be shown in one particular sheet. Okay, so no need of for us to just scroll this and look for all the stocks, just like what we did here. So it will be shown in one shot here. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And again, I'm mentioning that this particular tool is totally free and you can use it. And the only thing what you need to do is from the link which I have given in the description, just click on that, and once it is opened, just say file, make a copy, and then from there you can copy it. Okay, make your own copy, and from there you can start doing any research from there. Okay, and coming to the instruction tab, these are just like basic instructions how exactly um, tool works, and based on just my recommendation is just to follow whatever the instructions given there. And this is about gap up and gap down. So in the next video I'll be coming with uh, open high open low theory, from their volume, and from their multiple indicators. So in every video I'll be talking about different indicators and how to find out the stock. I hope that this will give you all the information about these Google Sheets, and probably I will be assuming that this will be beginning of your new journey with this Google Sheets. So whatever the questions you do have, please let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, and if I can just help you in any ways. So please let me know. And if you are here for the first time, please do subscribe the channel and hit that like button. And in case if you feel like it is worth sharing with any of your friends and family, please do that. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.